Hey, thank you for returning to this final segment of Pillow Talk on this December day. We finally got to some snow, huh? Many of you, anyway. I have stores up in Watertown and Evans Mills, and they really got socked up in those areas, like out in Buffalo. And it's just a part of the world we live in, I guess. I can't believe it's this late in the year. Again, if you want more information, go to mattressexpressny.com. You can call 1-800-NEW-BEDS. Our Black Friday deals are on. It's Christmas on, Kevin. You can buy a lot of different products and get a prepaid Visa card back of up to $2,000. Right now, you can save on Tempur-Pedic up to $500, Purple $1,000, Sealy $400, Tempur-Pedic $500, Puffy $1,350. Great deals. Great deals that have Christmas on, Kevin. You can email me at pillowtalkquestion@gmail.com. I got an interesting email a while back, and I meant to address it, and I don't think I ever did. I was going to say from Michael. It says, I have heard inscriptions on the wall of ancient pyramids depicting a flat bed at a steep angle of rise on the head end. Can you shed light on this? Is raising the head and feet and legs more beneficial? So I went out and took a look online, and I think it is, but I want to give you a better answer than that. Let's see. Is it better to sleep with your head or your feet elevated? This is bedstar.co.uk. Sleeping with your head or feet elevated achieves different things. Elevating your feet improves blood circulation and prevents swelling in the feet. While sleeping with your head elevated improves breathing and prevents snoring. You can also do both with an adjustable bed, creating a sleep position where your center of gravity is pushed onto your core. We sell adjustable bases, and what I tell people all the time, an adjustable base is like heated seats in a car, if you're my age. When heated seats in a car became a thing, which was probably late 90s, I'm guessing. I mean, they had them for a long time before that, but they really became popular then. When it first came out, I think a lot of people looked at it as silly. I would never pay for that. That kind of thing. That's heated seats. Well, come on. But once you had a car with heated seats, you'd never live without it. That's kind of how I equate adjustable bed. On a side note, I'm a classic car collector, as you may or may not know. 1966 Cadillac heated seats was an option. 1966. Of course, they had a problem with them catching on fire back then, but that's neither here nor there. But so it's been around a long time. But it really became big, I think, in the late 90s, if I'm not mistaken. But that's how what I equate to an adjustable bed. It's one of those things that you say, I would never need one of those. And once you have one, you go, wow, this is great. And everybody uses them differently, and it depends what you're doing in bed. What do I mean by that? If you're, everybody likes a recliner. You lay back if you think about it, you're in the fetal position on your back, right? So when you get in an adjustable bed and you elevate the head and feet, you're in that same position. So if you're watching TV, it's very comfortable. People always say the same thing. When I'm demonstrating an adjustable base, I have them lay on the bed, a flat bed, and I explain to them, just relax. And when you're relaxed, take a deep breath. Remember what that feels like. Exhale, and then I elevate their head. Not a lot, 4 or 5 inches. I say, okay, now do it again. And they go, wow, it's much easier to breathe. Yeah, that pressure's off. You're not laying flat. And then when I elevate their feet, they go, wow, really relaxes my lower back, right? So and then when I turn on the massage, then you're all set. You go, wow, this is great. So not everybody can sleep in that position, though, especially if you're a side sleeper. I tend to be a side sleeper, but I can no longer sleep without my head elevated. If I get in, I know when my wife changes the bedding, because when I jump in bed, it's totally flat and I'm incredibly uncomfortable. I have to elevate my head, not a ton, like 4 or 5 inches, so I can sleep comfortably. It's so much more comfortable for me to sleep with my head elevated. One little thing like that. Now we have the flex head beds as well. We have the largest selection of flex head beds in New York State. What is a flex head bed? I've said this before, but if you haven't heard me, if you're looking down at the bed from the ceiling, envision that, and it's a big rectangle. In the top center, imagine a slit right in the center, 1/3 of the way down. So they call it a split head, a flex head. Each head can go up and down independently, but the rest of the mattress is one solid mattress. Now, you can still do the feet independently as well. Now, one of the problems you run into with an adjustable base, if it's a couple, is they don't always like the head elevated to the same height on both sides, right? One person might want it a certain height and the other person doesn't like that height. So if you get a flex head, you can each do your own thing. One person could be sitting up reading. They could have their head a little higher, their feet, they can put a little higher, their feet a little lower, but you're still in the same bed. You still have what we call the cuddle zone, where there's no gap all the way up the middle, right? So sleeping with a flex head bed, an adjustable base, and elevating your head and feet, I think it has benefits. Now, back to this article, it says sleeping with your feet elevated. Doctors often recommend sleeping with elevated feet to prevent feet swelling and poor blood circulation. For example, if you get numb legs or pins and needles in your bed, elevating your legs will help, according to this article. To improve circulation, you need to sleep with your legs above the level of your heart. This makes it easier for your heart to pump blood to your legs because the blood vessels are not restricted, which improves cardiovascular health. Sleeping with your head elevated. Elevating your head in bed prevents airway collapse, which reduces frequency and intensity of sleep apnea. Additionally, it reduces snoring and can help you breathe if you are congested with the common cold. Elevating your upper body can also relieve back pain by eliminating pressure points. After spinal surgery, certain types of surgery require an elevated bed position during recovery to assist with pain relief and improve comfort. This is all in regards to the question asked by Michael. Says, I've heard inscriptions on the wall of ancient pyramids depicting a flat bed at a steep angle of rise on the head end. Can you shed light on this? Is raising the head and feet more beneficial? So I'm going to say yes, according to this article, right? And my personal experience. If you've never tried an adjustable base, stop into our store and try it. See what you think. It's very comfortable. And the massage, you can get a bed where just the head elevates. You can get a bed where just the head and the feet elevate. You can get a bed where the head and the feet elevate independently from each other. You can get them with and without massage. There's different types of massage. Most of our beds it's a vibration, and you can adjust the intensity and the pattern, and it shuts off after 15 minutes. I had a customer come in one time and he said, I hate you guys. You've ruined me. He said, after I got that adjustable base, it's like an adult bassinet. He said, I can't fall asleep without the massage anymore. He was joking. He loved it. But we also have the ProSmart base by Tempur-Pedic, which is really cool. It's got almost like big speakers built into it, and it does the massage through sound, like bass, and it has a whole demonstration it does, and they show water running, and the bed feels like water is running. It's incredible. There's so much more to sleep than just the mattress. That's what I keep trying to tell you. So come into one of our stores. All locations are at mattressexpressny.com. When you come to look at a bed, come dressed comfortably. If you sleep with a partner, bring that partner. Please bring that partner and allow yourself about an hour. If you have enough time to try the beds, you're not rushed. Bring your ID with you, all your information. So if you want to do a payment plan, we have what we need. There's absolutely no appointment necessary. We'll beat any price out there. Bring it in, bring it on. Any locally advertised price, bring it. You see something online, bring it in. We'll do our best, okay? And if you've purchased elsewhere and you've waited 7 days or longer for a delivery, forget it. Just bring the receipt over to us. We'll give you the same price and deliver it right away. You don't wait that long, okay? That's all I'm going to say. At mattressexpressny.com, it's Christmas on Kevin. There's all different things you can buy and get a prepaid Visa back up to $2,000. No credit check payment plans available up to 5 years. No interest, no money down for qualified buyers, and everything in between. We're going to be opening our 10th store very soon. All locations are at mattressexpressny.com. We're running out of time. God willing, we'll be back at it next week. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. This is Kevin Fear, and this is Pillow Talk. See you next week.